Hello, this is Balance Pyro, and just recently I was asked, what do DMs do when they're dealing with a non-standard party? And by non-standard party, they meant no tanks or healers. And the reason they asked that is because they thought if they don't have a tank or a healer, the party would easily die. But you don't need a non-standard party. And there's two reasons. The first is, if the party does not want to die, they'll create their own strategy to live. And the best example I can think of is like in 101's campaign, where the closest thing we had to a tank was a monk, and the closest thing we had to a healer was a druid who only carried one or two healing spells per day. And I don't think he de decreased our difficulty with lesser powered creatures, but we came up with a strategy, and that is to have my character, which was a sorcerer, take out the toughest opponent we were facing while I'd have the druid guard me, and then have the rangers, the inquisitor, and the monk take out everyone else. And once they did that, if I was still facing the main enemy, like the toughest one, they would converge on him and would take them out. And one of the best examples for that was the boss battle, where we were fighting a demon, and no one could really get close to them without dying. So what one of the rangers and druid did was protect me, so I could use my ranged spells and take it out, which I did because I believe I crit 3 times with Scorching Ray. But that's just one of the strategies they can create. Your pick party can create. We just created that one based on our strengths and weaknesses. Um, Another thing the DM can do is to like have NPCs come to the rescue. Like if the players in your party are following their strategy to keep themselves alive, one thing that they could and they're not working, the DM could always just put in NPC to help them out. One of the examples I can think of is that when I first started playing Dungeons and Dragons, my very first DM had us protect a village from barbarians. And by the time like we got to the battle and we're into the battle, everyone was unconscious except for me. Like by the middle of the battle, everyone was unconscious besides me. And I was facing down 7 bandits with swords and shields, and I was a level 5 wizard. Not very good odds for me. But what he did is he had a group of knights come through, see us the trouble, and come to my aid. And once they were done, they healed us and went on their way. And with those two things, you do not really need a tank or a healer. They don't hurt, but they're not necessary. Because since you're the DM, um, you can always come up with a random encounter. Like you can have a dragon pop in and take one of the enemies away, and just so your party won't die. Or the party itself would say, this strategy does not work, let's try this one until they get one that does work, and therefore negating the need for a standard party. Tell me how you feel in the comment section below. Bye.